Alright, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are playing Legend as our kind of last deck that we'll test, at least in this series, for our OCS games. We've been playing three for every 3 games with the deck that was one of the top decks from the Outrider Cup in preparation for the Endor Grand Prix. I'm going into these decks pretty blind. I did start out reading some guides, and then I kind of stopped doing that. I think because what would happen was I would just see a Gemp game up for the OCS, and I'd try and get in there try and get in there real quick, and so I wouldn't have time. But anyhow, it's our last kind of 3 games that we're going to do for March, and then after that we'll be going to Endor and giving that a whirl, and then we'll keep continuing the series, just playing different decks and different objectives. Alright, so Legend is it feels, I think it looks like a mains deck to me, but its main's built around the resistance. So it's the episode 8 deck, even though it's got the episode 7 marker. And essentially, you're going to get Luke down to Ahch-To, which is like Dagobah. Essentially, people can't go there, can't train there. And then if you start a fight somewhere else, you can place Luke out of play, and then you get a bonus for resistance characters for force training. It caps immunity attrition. You can look at the top card and rearrange them a little bit, and then once per turn you can make the opponent redraw destiny. So we're going to try and deploy some Ahch-To activation. We are going to try to get Luke out there and then go start some fights with some resistance characters. This is set your course for Alderaan, and it looks like he is going to be blowing up Alderaan in this one. So I'm guessing this is more of a space deck, although it does have this Vader, so interesting. This will be interesting. So essentially he's going to look to flip quickly and then get battleground systems out, Star Destroyers, and Force Drains. So yeah, it looks like a space deck. I have no idea how this matchup goes, so we will see. Now, when I did play Old Allies, as that was the episode 7 deck, I did talk a little bit about episode 7. And so since this is the episode 8 deck, I will talk a little bit about episode 8 as well. And as much as I had my reasons for disliking 7, I think probably if you've never seen Star Wars before, then it's a movie that you would have enjoyed. Fun action adventure, kind of typical to the series, but having seen and been a fan for Star Wars for so long, it just felt so lazy that they would essentially do a remake. On the other hand, while I know a lot of people hated episode 8, there were definitely parts of that movie that I really, really enjoyed. So we're going to go looking for an Ahch-To location. Oh, it checks your force pile. Oh, okay, that is risky. I did not realize that. I just, how your brain sometimes oh, wow. Okay. I tried to Oh my gosh, I tried to use this, but since it wasn't the deploy phase, I used my once per game. Wow. Okay. So that's a pretty big whoopsie. We'll see if there's another one in there. Hey, look at that. Well, we pulled all our actosites, so at least we got all our activation out. So yeah, so we'll maybe play out our turn here and then talk a little bit about episode 8 a little more. Okay, so I have no idea if I'm supposed to get Luke down first. 5. Upload force protection. I think I saw it in this pile, so I can't do that. I am going to play the grabber. Always play the grabber. And since I have the transport, I am going to shuffle Leia in. Or I guess put her in the use pile for now. To go grab someone. So I believe the deck plays 3 rays, so that should mean that there's a ray in the force pile. So maybe I don't want to deploy Luke just yet. Who am I grabbing here? Falcon is here. I think I need, these guys are all going to need to be in space to stack up on this Falcon. I'm going to have to find a way to get this into my hand. Oh, force protection is here. Okay, I thought it was in the other. So I think I'm going to take Solo. And I think this lets us pull Luke. This lets us download an alien. Interesting. I don't know that I want to do that. Okay, so we're going to pass. We're going to draw. Try and get that other ray. Oh, that's right, there was a fin in there. Oh, that's how we get the Falcon. Okay. This might be something that he grabs. But if he does, I think that's okay. Yeah. Then we can use our, it could be worse, we can use the other one. Okay, so we got the Falcon, we got Solo. We're going to want to get Poe at some point. There's Rey. And a Rose. Okay. Happy with that. Let's save one for a grabber. Anyhow, yeah. There were, at least I thought that episode 8 was doing some things that were original, and while I know that a lot of people did not like those things, thought they were out of character, I legitimately thought that having a Luke that had tried to set up a Jedi Order and failed, and now he was afraid because of that, was really interesting, you know, to see. I thought that's an interesting, compelling character, rather than just like Super Luke, you know, and he, I think we'll cycle this because I don't think he's going to be playing those other things, so. Rather than just Super Luke, where he did it perfectly and everything worked out, and so I thought that was a really interesting character arc for him, and it does kind of continue his story, how he kind of falls away from the Jedi Order but then comes back at the end, and at the end he does, you know, train Rey, and he does, you know, see the light, so to speak. So I thought his story was quite interesting. The space chase and the gambling world or whatever it was, yeah, I can that I thought that was definitely could have been done a lot better, and probably too much emphasis there. So it wasn't a perfect movie by any standard, but I did think Luke's storyline was really interesting, and I was glad they tried to do something creative and original. Wow, double Vader. And then Kylo and Rey's interactions were good, I thought. And I know a lot of the people thought that it was a terrible movie because it derailed the second one and left them with nowhere to go. And I think that that definitely sucks, but that's kind of Disney's fault for not planning the trilogy as a trilogy and instead just letting people make individual movies. And I'm glad that he kind of derailed it, because the direction the first one was going was terrible from my perspective. But hey, that's just me. So out of the 3 new movies, I actually enjoyed 8 the most because I thought it was the most interesting. Alright, so we are going to spend this turn deploying. We can't drain an Octo either, can we? Neither player may force drain yet. And yeah, thank you to those of you that have been telling me to do this. I had a couple people and I keep forgetting, but clicking on the card brings up all the modifiers on it. So we know Leia's in the bottom. We can activate one more time. Unless, did we search? Oh, we searched. Maybe we can't. Let's cycle Finn back, because we would like to look for Poe, and then we'll see if Leia's there. She is not. Okay. Oh, she is. I don't know what I'm looking at. She is. Okay, so we're going to grab Poe. We're going to play the transport. Pull Leia. Maybe we move over and try and fight him over here. Although Star Destroyers are going to be deploy -2. Interesting. Maybe we wait on Leia. We have our really nice hand to do an attack in space, so maybe we get set up on the ground. Maybe that's better. Alright, let's put Luke here. Let's then 5 Rey. Shoot, I should have looked. Forgot about the lightsaber. Yeah, okay, then let's just deploy Leia. Just to check. So we don't have the lightsaber in there. Let's see. Guess maybe we should put Poe on there too. Although he's maybe better used as an offensive weapon. But let's make sure our hand isn't getting too low. .3PO was in there, right? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I saw 3PO. Yep. Okay, that's good. So we got the could be worse, we got the 3PO, we can start tracking those around because he's already grabbed this. Now the question is, I guess we want to go down to the Death Star, although we're at risk of not occupying multiple battlegrounds, and then That's funny. I said he probably won't be playing Ceasefire, and he is. I'll have to lose 3 force for this. Let's lose one of these. No. Hera. Shoot. Whoa, what? This is all happening in his control phase, I guess. Okay, so I was not paying attention. And I did not realize how is there a force trade of 5 here? Oh, adds 1 icon. Oh, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. How is there 2 more? I should have deployed some shields here, evidently. Oh, it's the steadfast. Okay, this is actually going to hurt a lot. Could have prevented this by just straight up deploying there and fighting him. I don't know why I didn't do that, because I didn't know I could deploy there. Last turn I could have just pretty much wiped this out with this and Falcon and Han and everything. So we're going to be really behind now. And we just lost our force projection, which we should have downloaded earlier. Okay, so this is a perfect example of how difficult it is to pick up a new deck and just go. We need to get Ray down so we can start retrieving some stuff here. Alright. Maybe I shouldn't have been going off on tangents about episode 8. Oh, nice to see Rendili. Maybe this is a new player trap card, but I love the idea of Rendili in a deck. Like, oh, 3 force to retrieve a Victory class Star Destroyer seems like a great deal. Thinking that I'm gonna have infinite force and that all the decks that I try it out, it doesn't really work too well, but. Okay, I did not know. Yeah, not knowing I could deploy straight here. This game could be a lot different if all this and the Falcon and Solo had dropped there and just lampooned that steadfast. So we're going to have to contest that drain. The problem is, by moving into it, it gives him a chance to deploy. He deploys a bit cheaper. Scuttron, Mara. Okay, so he does have a decent little. You are beaten. Gotta watch out for Imperial Command. What is this? Rebel Berries are lost. Okay. So I think. What does this one do? Oh, it's the. Yeah. I think we're probably looking at grabbing Imperial Command. And I've got to remember, as soon as he plays anybody with ability to play the Sense Shield, maybe I should just play it right now. This doesn't count, so I could pull up to 3 more. So yeah, let's put them all out there. Maybe it's over aggressive to go with 2 of them. Where's the other one? This one. But we still do have one more pull, and we have our puller back. Yeah, so now he's just going to set up a big... Okay, so I didn't realize that this deck just pretty much is just going to sit here and drain now. And so I probably lost my window to fight into him. Oh, that is unfortunate. Yep. Alright, so it looks like we're taking an L here, but we will fight it out and see how it goes. We can probably get Ray and Rose down and start doing some damage. Maybe move into the war room here and start getting a decent drain off. Trying to move away from Jakku. 22 force, that's a lot of force. I didn't see an overwhelmed, but chances are probably good that he's running it. Force drain off. What are the other effects on this? Defending a battle alone. Sure, let's use this here. We need our Rebel flight suit is what we really need. So let's maybe check. Sure, take Rose back. So we don't have our thing there. He's got 10 cards in hand. Okay, so we're gonna go down here. Oh, we just can't take that drain again. So I think we just have to do this. I don't like it. I should have maybe not deployed this stuff to save the force to put R2 on there, because lateral damage could be bad. And we don't have any good forfeit fodder here. Like, this feels like a losing play, but also not doing anything feels like losing worse. So at least here we have 2. He's either have to attack here or have to attack here. That's a leadership, that's good. Oh, except I don't have an Admiral here. Shoot. Solo, complaint, interrupt from the lost pile. What did I lose? Force projection. I could play that. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah, I was feeling fairly good about this. Like, I knew he was going to blow up Alderaan. I knew he was going to flip, but then I thought he'd have to start deploying to some of these other systems and fighting, but, like, just stacking on the Death Star. Seems a little uninteractive. Although he did deploy the Avenger, so he wasn't getting the 5 anymore. It was just a drain of 3. Maybe I should have left it. It was just a drain of 3. Yeah, I don't know. I do not know. Interesting that he plays this lightsaber. Baba. Gotta watch out for that. So we might just take a huge beat here. There's 2 things in there that he wanted. Uh-oh, that's bad. So this could be lateral damage overwhelmed, maybe. Because if we lose these ships, we can't contest space. If we lose these pilots, we can't, yeah. We needed to play a little slower. We needed to try and dig for the flight suit. Yeah. And do we have to initiate this battle to flip? Battle was just initiated, okay. So... So we could barrier that. Because there is a barrier in our lost pile, but then we lose the 1. I think we'll save it for the force projection. What is this doing? So yeah, last turn the play was to last turn the play was to snag Holdo. Oh, wait. What? Oh, I have to wait until after. No. Does that use it up? I thought I could play Force Projection in advance. Please tell me that doesn't use the solo trigger. That's the hard part of GIMP. Is there any way to look at your discard pile at GIMP? Is that a Star Wars rule that you're not allowed to look at your discard pile? Seems wild. Yeah, I guess we just get smoked here. I was trying to subtract from attrition. Yeah, and I can't. Okay. Alright, so this game's a loss. We learned a lot, but I can't even redraw with this. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I guess. Sure, let's use the it could be worse now. So it's 22 cards down. But I think I don't really see too much point in playing this out. Yeah, we're donezo here. I mean, yeah, he's got, and I've got really nothing left to contest space. Just be running around, it'll be draining me for huge. Yeah, I think we'll call this a learning experience. Let's just do, I want to actually test one thing, because I wonder if the fact that he can't fight here or lose force here, I wonder if this is a battleground or not. I'm very curious. So maybe, oh, I guess I could have deployed a lightsaber on her. 25. I guess. I mean, I guess it's not totally over. Okay, what do we need to get back? He's gonna, if I pick the Falcon, he's gonna put the Falcon out of play. So I should pick something that is also good. So we'll pick Leia. So we get one of those good things back. Yep. Alright. So we're going to retrieve some force here. So that's 14. We got to keep track of that. It could be worse, because that will help us. So it was 22 down, we activated 14. What's the math on that? 8, so it should be 8 down now. Eight down. Oh no. Oh no, we just shuffled our, it could be worse, now we don't know where it is. Oh, damn it. That was dumb. What a dummy I am. We're not going to do that yet. We are going to deploy 3PO. Over here. No, we are not going to battle. Run the hell away. Some cards. Chewy. We're gonna keep enough for Clash here. That's good. That's good. Okay, I think we need to sit on that. Let's do this now. Force pile and reserve deck. Choose a pile to return cards to. Oh, we want to put them on the reserve deck. So we want the It Could Be Worse to be on top. So now we can do this. To draw the It Could Be Worse. Okay, so that's good. At least we have it in our hand now, and we have a good Destiny set up on top in case he comes to battle us. We don't have one to grab, but we can clash. Okay, I'm gonna try and fight this out. Oh, shoot. Oh no, did I just let him drain without paying? Yeah, I wanted to make him pay. Shoot, that was dumb. And I want to lose from hand because I want to keep that 6 on top. That is a good card, but I think I'd rather have this in case he comes down there. Okay. That was dumb. I wanted to deploy the shield because I have 2 sites and he doesn't, so. Yeah, so I probably, just in general need to play a bit slower. We do want to take Leia back, but we want to wait to see if he's gonna, okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Oh no, we want to wait. Because if he initiates a battle, we can do this after the fact, right? If he deploys something else, initiates, then I think I can still clash him during battle. Is that how this works? Pretty positive. Got a Vader in hand too, right? So Vader will probably come down. He'll probably fight. We can clash. Oh, interesting. Then after the Destiny, I want to pull for Leia, and then I want to maybe put a card back for this. He deploys for free if Poe or Rey, right? Wonder, do I want to save him for surprise or just clash this to end it? Yeah, I'll just deploy him. He's going to get multiple swings, but at least I can block one of them. Oh, he's got a barrier. No, I don't want to grab that. this case, okay, I can't clash during battle. Interesting. Yeah, let's just cancel it. Oh, why didn't I swing the lightsaber? I thought I was, yeah. That's one thing, that is one thing in GEMP where I actually feel like playing in person will be better. Like, yeah, I'm not going to miss those types of things. So, his destinies were all pretty high in here, so I feel like Ray is going to get kaplowed. 7. Yeah, I don't think he's getting anything lower than that. Because this would cause him to redraw, right? Okay. So we'll do this as well. That Jedi Lev to get that Ray back would have been perfect there. Ray is going to be 18 cards down. Wonder if there's a way that we can get to her. What? Why? How is he doing this? How come I couldn't do that to him? Is he just immune? Why? I don't understand why I couldn't clash him after Finn got barriered. I didn't want to take the fight, but I haven't had an option to play clash this whole battle. Got 2 force. Oh, that's a neat little trick. Clash them after you've hit them, so then don't draw destiny. Now I can, what? Why is it lit up now? This makes no sense. I'm going to have to go back and look at the replay maybe. Or if you saw what was happening, why I couldn't clash before and why it's lighting up now. No idea. Yeah. We're just going to concede here anyway. We bungled the opening too much and then misplayed our force projection, so. Alright, yeah, so we made a lot of mistakes. That's alright. We can learn from those mistakes and try and do better here in the second game. And we got to play against another deck we hadn't seen before, so learned some there too. thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.